I don't even think it makes sense.
It doesn't
in
make
its
sense.
own context.
Right. Then you got to do something, I guess. You know what I mean? If you're going to have a thing like that, you got to do it in one way.
This is the Grindhouse Podcast. We're coming to get you, Barbara.
Welcome back to the Grindhouse Podcast. I am your host, Cheese Film, and I'm joined with two bandits of bandoliers. One is known as the Great and Powerful Hecubus of Mexico, and the other is Randy of Southern California.
Hey.
And we'll be talking about the one and only. You're gonna get a tight shot on this case, so you want to do the picture.
All right, I got you.
You know you don't have to take that camera first.
I got it.
We're talking about the awesome adventure, The Mask of Zorro, a 1998 adventure film starring the great Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, he is great.
And the
Anthony
powerful
Hopkins. Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins.
And the wonderful
Wizard of Oz.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes. Playing two roles.
Two?
Well, she plays the mom, right? And then she plays the daughter.
Oh, yeah. No, wait, she don't play the mom.
Did she not play the mom?
I don't think she plays the mom.
Well, she looks a lot like the actress who did play the mom.
Yeah.
To the point where I thought they just had her do it both parts. Because the mom part
But she does do a good job.
isn't really a big part.
No.
And it's very quick.
El Muerto.
That's Spanish for she dies.
Hang on. That might not be what I said. But that's something along the lines of death. Anthony Hopkins, yeah, with his long hair. He just had a picture of him
Oh, you got him up there?
And he does it. At first I was like, this ain't gonna fly. That might be why this isn't this movie did good, and then the next one didn't do so good. That's why they stopped. And I'm like, Anthony Hopkins as Zorro, and it worked.
Well, because he's not... So Zorro works because it's, in this movie, a lineage.
Yeah.
Like, it's a title that gets passed down.
Like Batman.
I don't know how it works originally. I don't know the history behind Zorro. I know that Anthony Hopkins' character, Don...
Oh, crap.
Man, I cannot remember Anthony Hopkins' actual character name. But because it's
Yeah, it's
Zorro,
long.
it's the Bruce Wayne... Like, it's
Yeah.
the original Zorro.
Yeah, and I was when he's got like right after the beginning where he saves these people from being hung.
Don Diego.
Don Diego, yeah, that's it.
Well, Diego de la Vega.
Right.
Vega.
That's the Zorro.
Yeah. Like if you see Zorro, it's that him.
Yeah, like the
It's
old
Don
stuff,
Diego.
that's who he is. And then he saves these villagers from being executed and goes to the Zorro cave underneath stately Zorro
Right.
manor.
And it's funny that we keep tying this to Batman because Batman was based on Zorro.
Right, kind of.
Or it was inspired by the character of Zorro. And in the comic books, the Waynes go to see Zorro.
The Mask of Zorro, yeah.
And that's when they die. And that's where the Zurin R character comes from that Alan Moore created, the red and yellow, really angry Batman that you'll see pop up here and there. It's Zurin R is a crammed meaning of if Zorro was in the real world, they would have locked him in Arkham. Zorro in Arkham. Zur in R.
Ah, got it.
Is what it is.
Yeah, there's Anthony Hopkins in his Zorro getup, and it works. I think it totally works. And Anthony Hopkins is just great.
I definitely didn't think... I was like, that's not Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? But he's got a lot of high energy, and he's very charismatic.
Yeah, he is.
And it's a tragedy what happens to him and his family. And then he just kind of disappears from the world. They think they killed him. But he passes on the medallion to these two boys who helped him out. And I think the opener for this sets up what the movie will be pretty well.
Yeah, it does. This is a by the book, by the numbers
movie.
Origin story kind of thing. Yeah, it's totally everything that gets set up, gets paid off,
Yes.
and it's. I thought it was pretty good.
I also think that it is very in line with stuff like The Princess Bride or Pirates of the Caribbean, where it's of the times pretty well, and then it's almost timeless as well.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
like obviously, like The Princess Bride takes place in medieval Europe, and Pirates of the Caribbean takes place during like the 1700s,
Yeah,
kind
probably
of
about the
colonial
same
time.
kind of thing.
But like you could throw it on at all and just be sucked into it.
Yeah, sure.
The way the story is told transcends any kind of dating, I would say, despite the fact that they're period pieces. But it also has a lot of the same high energy and fun swashbuckling kind of.
Yeah, I could have used
attitudes.
more swashbuckling in it. Because they
yeah.
do too much, you know, it's the origin of the Antonio Banderas Zorro. And, you know, you got to see him get trained and fail, you know, all that crap. But the action in it is damn good.
I wonder if this is supposed to be like the sequel remake of the old one.
It is, yeah, kind of.
Because like Disney
oh my
did
God,
one.
this thing keeps screwing up. The Mask of Zorro was the last book or series, because it was in a magazine too, that the Zorro creator,
Did
Johnston McCulley, did. Yeah, it was the last one.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, because like the way it's set up kind of feels like it would be a legacy sequel today,
Yeah,
where you
definitely.
have the older, well-known actor passing the torch down
Yes.
to a new actor who's up and coming and is going to take on the mantle of the character who we all grew up loving.
Right.
That's how they do it with everything they're remaking. That's how they did it in cartoons nowadays. Like, if you're remaking anything that's a legacy sequel, I mean, it just feels like one of those.
Yeah, or a reboot. What do they call that now? Where it's a
Prequel?
sequel and a reboot at the same time, like The Naked Gun. It's a sequel to The Naked Guns,
But it's rebooting.
but it's
the series.
rebooting the series too. Yeah.
I've always referred to those as requels. A reboot sequel.
Requel is what we'll call it.
But that's also kind of what a legacy sequel is,
Yeah.
too.
Right.
Is a reboot sequel. But this movie, I don't know if it was his first, but it was one of his very early movies for Antonio Banderas.
No, his first. Oh. Listen. Well, I'll talk about it some other time.
Okay.
It is not. He was. It's after
Desperado.
Desperado. Yeah. Like 3 years after.
But Desperado was one of his absolute first. He wasn't a well-known name in Desperado.
All right. Listen. He was in Spain.
Yeah.
Because Desperado has a Spanish guy as a Mexican, like a Mexican guy as a Colombian, and a Peruvian guy as a something else. It's just weird. Excuse me. And Antonio Banderas was in Truth or Dare, the Madonna thing, and because she had the hots for him. If you want to really hate Madonna, you should watch Truth or Dare. And then Desperado came out and Antonio Banderas blew up. So Desperado was his real
Magnum opus.
yeah. No, not magnum opus, but his coming of American stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought this was one of his breakout roles.
Well,
this
it's
one.
like probably his first big budget one.
He
Because
only got
Desperado
paid $5
wasn't
million
that
for it.
big of a budget. You know
No,
what I mean?
but we will eventually talk about Desperado, and it's got
Let's talk about that next.
it's got a whole lot of fun stuff to talk about. But going back to Zorro, starring Antonio Banderas, and I think he really captures the character better
totally.
than
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins does. And I think
Yeah, they're two totally different, too,
they are
which is
two totally
great.
different, but I also, because just compare it, because like we had the cartoon growing up and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and I'm familiar with the character, and I just feel like Antonio Banderas fit more than Anthony Hopkins did at all.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I just don't think I didn't really buy Antonio Banderas as Zorro outside of the costume. In the costume, it's fine because it's just the costume and he's
Right.
playing with a sword. But I don't feel like his essence was there either. It just felt like an old, vengeful kind of guy. Where
Yeah, and I think that's what's cool about it is Anthony Hopkins.
I
forgot
kind of wish he
name
was
already.
his own character.
Right, he was an aristocrat.
And he was the dons or the heads of state.
Right, so that he's one of them.
Yeah.
And is going around helping out the common man, like Robin Hood.
Would do.
Robin Hood was he was a higher guy, and he wasn't just some random bandit.
Right.
He was one of those kind of people that have a sense of duty. And then Antonio Banderas just wants to kill his brother's killer.
Yeah.
And so they're coming at it from two different places. And they go into that in the movie, too, where older Zorro's like, well, what about the people? You're doing this for the people. Like, those kind of aristocrats that have a responsibility. I'm a steward of the people, not I have power and I want all your money.
Right.
He's one of those kind of guys. And whereas Antonio Banderas is a poor kid, a drunk, and then wants to avenge his brother's death. And so he's coming at it from that way, and he kind of learns the people crap a little bit.
Well, and I think it also, because Anthony Hopkins' character, like his wife gets killed and his daughter gets taken from him, and he doesn't know that his daughter's even alive until he sees that his arch nemesis
Raised her
as his own. So
Which is
he
cool.
wants to kill him. He's full of that rage too. So when he
definitely.
sees this young kid with potential, and they're both feeling that same, well, I want to kill this guy.
Yeah, right.
It works. But I think that if Antonio Banderas was who he was, and then Anthony Hopkins was like somebody who also just happened to live in that house with Don Diego and or like the Alfred character, and then Zorro dies, he's gone forever, but then he trains the next one, kind of thing. I think it's a better mantle
you
to be
could have
passed.
done it that way too. Sure. I like though that the noble person is acting nobly.
Yeah,
and
helping out the people.
Right, and then he passes his stuff on.
And I love that too. I just kind of wish that they had Antonio Banderas. Anthony Hopkins playing not Zorro, but Zorro's
I got what
Robin or whatever, or Commissioner Gordon. And then through that way did it. I also find it kind of cool that they both mirror each other a lot too, like in just how they look. They both have the scraggly hair and the beards, and they both get them trimmed.
Yeah.
And then eventually he shaves his completely off and becomes a character where he becomes more of the aristocrat he knows how to be.
Right.
Where they're infiltrating everything,
Yeah.
which I feel like he should have been identified.
out? Yeah.
Because
Because he got Clark Kent's glasses on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they.
I kind of thought that too, but I suspended that disbelief.
I also think that Antonio Banderas is just so much more charming.
He's very charming in this. Yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
He is, especially putting him up against Anthony Hopkins at an older age.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it's-
Anthony Hopkins was never suave, and he was never Antonio Banderas.
Okay,
man.
because I haven't
Never.
seen anything with him like that, but like just putting them together, I can't imagine Antonio Banderas being this level of just like a gentleman.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's fun.
No, he's Antonio Banderas. Anthony Hopkins is the gentleman. He's a lady killer.
Yeah. I like also that this feels almost like an Italian Western inspired.
Like a
In
spaghetti
a lot
western,
of
you mean?
ways, yeah. So, like, the whole thing with the cavalry coming to stop the bandits from stealing the
Right.
wanted money, how it was shot, I can almost hear, like, the music from the Man with No Name trilogy.
I see where you're going with that, but I think it's like that light. It's like
Well, inspired by,
Yeah, it's got flavors of it.
you know?
Yeah.
The sets in this also were really, really good. I really was kind of blown away with that. I didn't think they would put any real effort into this because the costume also is as cheap as you can get it.
Yeah.
It's just a flowing black shirt, an oversized cape, a big hat, and some black pants.
Right.
And like they don't do the whole padded look or anything like that. They
Yeah,
keep
it doesn't look like he's muscular or anything. He just
No.
looks like a regular guy.
very loose fitting.
Yeah, another thing. Maybe it was this movie where there's a Scottishman is playing a Spanish person. A Spanish person is playing a Mexican, yeah. And then Mexico is playing California because it was shot in Mexico, but it's supposed to be California.
I wonder why they did that.
Cheap. They probably got a tax break or something, I'm sure.
Or they needed it to look a certain way. Because a lot of this is also done outside.
Yeah.
And
The
a
majority
lot
of
of Mexican architecture is very classic Renaissance-y Mexico.
Yeah.
So if you wanted it to look like pre-manifest destiny California,
right.
it would look like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. You wouldn't have to build the house. You just
have it.
shoot
It's right there.
There's
yeah.
one.
And I think that it lends a level of authenticity to it as well because it puts you in like that whole other world almost, like you went back in time to
Yeah. The only thing is everything's clean, like Hammer horror movies where they're all dressed up in period pieces, but nothing is dirty.
Yeah.
Except maybe cobwebs all over the place. This is like that, where it's not as lived in. It doesn't have the same kind of Star Wars lived in universe that some like more modern stuff would have.
And I see what you're saying with that. There are a couple parts where I think they do grab that like dinge look, and that's in the prison. When
The prison's pretty dingy.
our villain comes back to make sure none of these men are Zorro. And when he has his first fight in the barn, and all those guys just keep coming,
Yeah.
that felt very dirty and lived in to me. Also, cool choreography with that too. Like it's very much like these fights aren't choreographed fights as much as they are dances.
Yeah, right.
Which I really
And they look
enjoy.
great.
They do. They suck you right in. And everything is moving so fast and so acrobatically
Yeah,
that
there's
like
a lot of acrobatic
it's
stuff.
not
Yeah.
boring. Like you're not waiting for the next scene. You're
Right.
like, well, what's he gonna do now?
And it's like this stuff wouldn't happen, man. It's cartoony in that.
Yeah, you're
respect,
watching a
too.
cartoon.
But
Or a
it
comic
works.
book.
Like all of them do. Like there's very few fight scenes that don't look choreographed, and those guys did a good job. Everybody involved, they did. It was good. This is a very entertaining movie. Very entertaining.
Very entertaining, and I think it holds up really well. And I'm kind of bummed out that people don't really know about it. People don't talk about it.
I'm gonna watch the second one now too.
I want to watch the second one, and Antonio Banderas is in it. So like, why not?
Yeah.
At least he's good. You can guarantee and count on that.
I bet it's a good movie, and for whatever reason, it just didn't do good. Like maybe there was a better movie that came out at the
it's got
same
a pretty
time.
low audience and critic score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I bet I like it.
I
bet I do.
Usually, if a movie's got low ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, I end up liking it.
Yeah, I just saw a thing about Rotten Tomatoes too about oh man, I can't remember the two movies they claimed. Like one of them, like The Godfather, let's say, has a 91, and then I think I was going to watch it. I was going to watch it, and I didn't end up watching it. It's a newer movie, and it's got a 98. And there's somebody in the you know how we could write a review?
Yeah.
It's like, this movie has a 91, and that movie gets a 98. There's something wrong here. This is all bullshit.
I guess how their rating system is like, so there's three of us in this room. You recommend it, I recommend it, but he doesn't.
Right.
So that movie gets 2/3
Right.
of a recommendation. So it's only 60%.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like it's not like everybody agrees, and then they take the average of this. It's how many percentage of people would recommend this movie to you.
Right.
Is how it works. Not grading on a education scale.
Yeah.
So I don't even think it makes sense.
It doesn't
in
make
its
sense.
own context.
Right. Then you got to do something, I guess. You know what I mean? If you're going to have a thing like that, you got to do it in one way.
Yeah, but it sucks because, like, certain movies which I think are good and deserving of specific, well, it's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, don't get it because of how their things work. It's just not something I mess with. I don't like Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't. All I ever will look at is I try to, instead of critic stuff, I look at regular people stuff. And if regular people, I just read what they say, and if they get like kind of a vibe, and if it's something I think I want to watch, then I'll check it out. If not, because I don't want to waste my time either.
I've kind of steered away from looking at any of it, and just watching it and seeing what I think of it.
Right.
Because
I just make like I wanted to watch this one movie, which is not out yet, or it wasn't streaming yet, and other things came up. I was like, well, I wonder if this is supposed to be, if people like that, like this. Well, what's this about? Because I never heard of it. You know what I mean? That's where I got into that. And then once I read that The Godfather has 91 and this has got 98, I'm like, wow, I'm going to bother then. And I watched a movie that I didn't really care for anyway.
So going back to Zorro, the movie has a pretty awesome opener that I do think inspires the end of the first Pirates movie. It feels very similar to that, where you've got the government about to hang these people, and then your masked hero shows up out of nowhere and saves the day.
Well, you know that one, I think pretty sure it's a Clint Eastwood movie. Yeah, it's Clint Eastwood. And what's his name that's also in those spaghetti westerns, and he's going to be hung. It's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And he shoots the rope every time.
That's, well, they do that in this too.
Yeah.
Which also kind of feels inspired because Blondie in The Good, the Bad, the Ugly and Tuco in Good, the Bad, the Ugly go around. He's the bounty. He turns him in for the reward. He waits till he gets hung and he shoots the rope. They make their escape.
Yes.
They go to the next town of repeat.
Yeah. That's what I was
They're
expecting.
doing the same thing in this too. So they're cab drivers turning in these two criminal brothers, gets the reward. They basically beat up or kill the town.
Yeah.
And then leave. This time, they robbed the payroll for, I think, the military. Mm-hmm. And they didn't like that.
I think it was the military.
So, what's his name? Wyatt Russell's wannabe actor in this is a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Shoots the driver out of the air, midair, shoots him right there, and then gets his brother.
Yeah.
And the brother's like, you're not gonna take me alive, copper, and he kills himself. So he cuts his head off. And this cavalry guy is our main antagonist to the new Zorro.
Yeah, he's the heavy.
Yeah.
To the bad guy. Yeah. And I don't think it's an accident that he looks like Custer.
I didn't either. But if you put him and I think it's Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell's son. You put whoever played this guy.
I put the three big peoples in here.
It's not him, but they look so similar.
Yeah, well, when you said that, I'm like, oh, maybe it is him.
Yeah.
Because they do look similar.
Do you have a picture of him?
I think so. The blonde-haired guy with the cavalry uniform on.
Because I was thinking about, like, if you were, like, remaking this movie, Pedro Pascal and Wyatt Russell would be
That'd be cool.
Your Zorro and your whoever this guy is. I didn't even get his name.
I forgot his name.
No, you do not.
Swan or something like that.
Yeah.
We do not have the blonde guy.
What'd you say?
We don't have a blonde guy.
Oh, okay. That's all right. But he looks like Custer.
Yeah. So he cuts his head off, and then Antonio Banderas goes and gets drunk and runs into Anthony Hopkins
just happens to be at the same place at the same time.
What a coincidence.
And recognizes his, because he was going to give his battalion up for a bottle of whiskey. And he's like, that's too valuable.
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
Right.
And it turns out that was one of the little boys who saved Zorro's life back in the 30s.
Right. It got set up and then paid off. The whole movie is like that. They're very adept at it. It's very good.
And that kind of kicks off this like training montage.
Yep.
That last little bit that ends with the attack on the barnyard to get the horse.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't get.
No.
He doesn't get until like the end of the movie.
Yeah. And he gets a horse that has its own personality. And like it's like a trope that you whistle, then the guys jump off the building onto the horse and run off.
Yeah.
The horse moves out of the way. That
Which
kind of
has
stuff.
become a trope in and of itself.
It's pretty cool.
But I like how this movie lays the groundwork without feeling like it's too much of a origin story.
Right.
They get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Within the first act.
It's
Zorro,
most people don't notice or care about that, but we're going to because we're idiots.
Well, and especially now we're in the age of we're redoing a lot of stuff again.
Uh-huh.
We just got a new Superman. We're getting a new Fantastic Four. We're gonna get a new Batman, Supergirl. Like right now, ironically, we're reliving the origin stories, superhero stuff.
Right, but the thing is, they're not doing the origin, which is great.
They're expecting you to know
get an origin story. Yeah, Superman don't. He's been doing it for years. Fantastic Four has been doing it for years.
So when you have the new Zorro come in, you have the setup in your cold open.
Yep.
So you're familiar with what this character is, and then you have the new one, and you get that done again within the first 30 minutes.
Sure.
You have an hour of Zorro being Zorro now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like you've missed on anything. Like it isn't. They don't wait until the end to give him his hat.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
exactly.
And it's his own creature, and that's why these work well off each other. Him and Hopkins, because Hopkins, I want to say, is the guy kind of looking out for the good of man.
Yeah.
And he's, we're going to sneak in. We're going to find the documents that they have. We're going to find out their plans. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And he's at this party just trying to steal the girl and be a hotshot, which he has never been before. Now he has all these new skills and stuff, so now he's going to use them.
And confidence, yeah. And he does.
And he succeeds. And the whole plan works out really well.
Yeah.
And to the point where the character he's playing, Antonio Banderas is playing, like the aristocratic guy, they like so much that they invite him into their secret room of billionaires to be like, hey, we're going to just buy California. This is what
with their own money.
And that's kind of the crux. Like, we can't let them do this kind of thing.
Yes.
We can't let them become a nation of corrupt politicians.
Right. And then
and steal
raise
this land.
the stakes by gonna. All right. So what's his name? It's not Cortez. Whoever is in charge of Spain at the time. They're mining for him, and they're skimming stuff, and they got a giant pile of gold. That
cartoonishly pile.
A cartoonishly amount of gold that they're going to use, that they should have gone to the King of Spain, but they kept it, and they're going to use that stolen gold to buy California. Excuse me. And so when they do the little caper where they get the plans to their nefarious plot, they decide to get rid of all the evidence, which also means any witnesses, and they're going to kill all the people too. So they don't want the plan to go through, that they're going to steal the gold to steal California, and they don't have the stakes get raised with the time factor that they don't want these people to get blown up.
Yeah,
that's good work. They did a good job.
Yeah, it's a race against time, and it does
race against time. That's what I was trying to say.
And like they have some back and forth because Zorro infiltrates the house again to try to steal some. I can't remember what he's there for, but then he runs into the army general guy.
Yeah.
And they have their first
Yep.
battle. And because the army general guy is shown to be a killer. Like, he's bred to be a killer.
Right.
Kind of thing.
He's a soldier.
How he's described by Anthony Hopkins. He's like, don't go after him yet. You're going to die.
Yeah.
It'll be the bravest death, but it'll be a death nonetheless. So now we get a face-to-face, and he holds his own and bests him in his own home. And then there's a whole thing that happened. No, they're there to steal the plans for the Death Star, essentially.
Yeah. It is. They know that the mine is someplace, because he went there.
Yeah.
In the cabbage, but he had a thing over his head, so he couldn't tell where it was. So they steal the map that has the location of the mine.
And he doesn't really succeed. The girl helps him.
Yeah.
Who played her?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones. And they go to the church, and I think that's where she's like, well, you ask for sanctuary or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that we can't do anything. She's asked, kind of, what's the word? Classic, whatever, storytelling of the church. Because a lot of this is also, just religious overtones, too. Mm-hmm. You've seen that in classic literature with Hunchback and stuff like that. But she has the plans. They have a little dueling because he raised her to be a killer, too.
Yeah.
And they kind of keep getting the better of each other. And as they're doing this, it's again like a tango.
Yeah.
Where
it is.
We don't know who's leading. We don't know who's kind of winning until one person takes the upper hand and makes their exit, which I think was done really, really, really well.
Yeah.
Kind of leading
really, what's his name? Antonio Banderas, too. Doing all his
he's doing a lot of
he's
legwork.
really good with that, I guess.
But then we get to this climax on the side of a mountain, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And each respective Zorro has their respective villain.
Yeah.
And they do fight kind of with each other throughout.
Yeah, they juxtapose them.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Or like one person will hit this and a rope will go that way, which leads this over here, which helps this Zorro get away over there. And it's all MacGyver-y kind of
it is.
fun.
Or Rube Goldberg.
Yeah. Rube Goldberg kind of contraptions, and you're never ever given a moment to breathe either until they save everything. But honestly, there's parts in this where I'm like, why don't you just give up? Because you're the government guy, he's getting his butt handed to him. Oh, he doesn't really have the upper advantage, and even when he starts cheating in their fights, he still loses.
Yeah, right.
And I know that the two Dons fighting is more of a matter of like, well, you took my daughter, I'm here to kill you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And the other one doesn't want to die. So that's a fight to the death I get. But like, I was sitting there thinking, like, you can just say, okay, put your hands up. I mean, you're still a respected U.S. Soldier, a Cavalier captain there. So like, what benefit do you have from killing this guy?
Right.
Because she's like, I'm going to cut your head off too. The carriage driver from the beginning shows up as one of these miners, and he's on a zip line announcing what he's going to do.
Yeah.
And he gets shot out of the air again.
Right.
It's like, that's crazy how I shot that guy out of the air twice, isn't it? And that makes Zorro mad, and he's all brash, but then he reels himself in, and he ends up beating him. And then up here, he gets the better of the other Don, the bad Don.
Right.
And he gets pulled off with this cart of gold.
Yeah.
To fall to his death, essentially. And all that gold falls right on the army guy, and he gets crushed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like it's a mirrored match where you both end up on top.
Yeah.
And then they saved because they locked those miners up.
Yeah, they were murdering them.
And they free all these, free all the people, go back up there, and Antonio Banderas holds Anthony Hopkins as he dies.
Yeah.
But but he has his daughter now, and he's got his horse. He's going to ride out into the sunset on another adventure kind of ending. And again, like we've said, it's kind of by the numbers, but I think if the formula works, it works.
Yeah, that's it. It is. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be like, "This is too formulaic," and are just gonna enjoy it. I just happen to notice it. You know what I mean? I didn't mean it in a bad way, because if something works, go for it. What the hell? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. This movie also faced some legal trouble.
I didn't see that.
So, on January 24th of 2001, Sony Entertainment filed a lawsuit with the United States District Court, Central District of California, against the entertainment group, Frameworks Entertainment Group, due to the syndicated television series Queen of Swords. Sony alleged that the copyright infringement and other claims saying that the series copied protectable elements from the Zorro character and Zorro-related works. So, I guess Sony had a TV show around the same time that this movie was.
I don't remember that, but I believe it.
But, that's bad lighting. I can't really read this.
Well, that's stupid of them. They should have embraced it and been like, "There's going to be some free promotion for our TV show."
Well, on April 5th, they sided with the movie and against Sony because the copyrights on this are kind of it's a public domain character,
right?
Like you can't copyright something. It is the public domain. They didn't use specifically that version of it, your version of it. They used the version of it, which is what a lot of people don't really understand about copyright. Like Mickey Mouse is still copywritten, but Steamboat Willie isn't.
Right.
So if Disney uses Steamboat Willie in a different style, you can't use that style now.
Right.
That's Disney's Steamboat Willie now. You've got to do your own thing. It's because it's in the public domain, you can use how he looks driving the boat as however you want to do it. And that's what we're seeing with these terrible horror movies.
Did you see any of them?
I saw the Winnie the Pooh one.
I didn't watch any of them.
I don't really like those kind of movies. I don't know why.
What do you mean, bad?
Well, no, just like the aggressive masks and super scary looking guy.
Oh.
Like the Halloween ripoffs.
Okay, yeah.
Like I never really cared for the Friday the 13th stuff or any of those basket cakes movies. Or, you know what I mean? Like anything where it's like 90% of the horror is what the guy looks like in shadow.
Oh, forget about it. Yeah, that's stupid.
Because, again, the thing that works about Halloween is that he doesn't have to be at night to be scary.
That's right.
There's nothing more terrifying in that movie than when he's standing outside.
In the daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the clothesline or behind the hedge.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Or in the car across the street. All of it. Ugh.
It's that's what, in my opinion, is what is worse about those.
Yeah, because it's everybody. It's out in broad daylight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
He doesn't have to hide.
Yeah.
He's right there. So, Randy said he didn't get a chance to watch Zorro. Are you familiar with the character at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think you cannot be.
I mean, yeah, everybody knows that. I've seen a Zorro movie.
Ubiquitous. Hey, Randy, there's a picture of a guy in front of some candles. Should be towards the end. It's Anthony Hopkins, his Zorro character. He learned how to... you remember the part where he's whipping off the flames from the candles?
Yeah.
He really did that.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, oh, that's a pretty neat special effect, but I'm sure they just blew out the candles. Nope, he really did it. And he insisted on that being in the movie because he learned how to do it.
That's pretty neat.
It is. You don't mess around with Anthony Hopkins on the set. Like, if he wants to do something, just do it. But also, I don't remember what movie it was. He comes to work, and they're like, okay, we made some changes to the script. And he said, well, I prepared these. So we're either going to do this, or I'm going to go home and learn that, and I'll see you tomorrow. They did it his way. He's a real professional. You don't screw around with him like that. So, yeah, he learned how to do that with the whip. Just take the flame off of the candles and insisted on it being in there. And then it worked. It's a good spot, too.
You don't have the picture.
What?
Oh, we don't have a
I don't
picture?
see one.
Yes, there is. I got it.
So
I know
the
I did.
original ending was supposed to end with his name is Vega
Yeah.
dying in Antonio Banderas' arms, but Steven Spielberg, who was one of the producers,
Yeah, right.
and Campbell both said that it's kind of too depressing.
Uh-huh.
You got to end on a different note. So that's why it ends where they get happily married
Right.
and have the daughter. And, bookend mirrors
Right.
the beginning of the movie where he's telling the story to his daughter. That was a Spielberg edition, which I agree
Yeah.
is a better way to end the movie.
Way better way to end it. And you know
Especially-
what? Steven Spielberg comes and gives you notes. Just do it. Do it.
Spielberg is a really good movie maker.
He really is.
I don't think there's a
Phenomenal.
movie he's made where I don't like. And this movie was also going to have a part where
Oh, Hook. I didn't like Hook.
I love Hook.
I did not.
I
like
love
Hook.
that movie. That might be one of my favorite non-obvious Steven Spielberg movies.
What do you mean non-obvious?
Well, obviously, Jurassic Park is going to be one of them. Raiders of the Lost Ark is
okay.
going to be one of them. So, you take the frosting off the cake.
Right.
I still like the cake.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Dustin Hoffman plays Hook in that too, and he had somebody write all his own lines. Like they have a script, and he's like, "Oh no, this guy's writing my lines," and I think you could really tell too.
I heard, I don't know how valid this is, but there was a producer on that movie who was super homophobic. And Dustin Hoffman, and I don't remember who played Shmi, really,
I think
really...
it's Bob Hoskins.
It is Bob Hoskins.
Yeah.
Really went into they're in a gay relationship. If you rewatch it, or if you've ever thought about it,
Yeah,
they're
you
kind
can
of,
see that in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was their idea
That's pretty cool.
to get
Stick
off
it to
our
him, yeah.
There's also supposed to be a scene in this movie where Zorro arrives on a boat on a horse, but it was too expensive. They couldn't find a way to do that. But I guess the idea was really good, and they held on to it because in Dead Man's Chest, I don't remember this happening, but I guess it happens there, where somebody arrives on a boat on a horse.
I don't remember that either.
I don't either, but
Gee, what a bad excuse to have to watch those movies again.
oh God, especially Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah.
I got to meet I don't remember his name, man. He was really cool too. He's the bald guy in Dead Man's Chest and At World's End.
I don't think I know his name. I know who you're talking about, though.
The little person.
Oh, no, I thought it was somebody else.
He was at Fanboy, and I got to meet him and have a conversation with him. Got him to sign my box set too.
Vernon Troyer? Was it him?
No, hey,
Mini
will
Me?
you, no.
Okay.
Will you look up who I'm talking about? He lives out in Maryville, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you know?
Really cool guy. I'm terrible with names. I'm so bad with names. That's why I've got this notebook.
I forgot to put their names on here because I'm not going to remember.
Martin Kleba.
Yeah. You got a picture of him?
I could.
You don't have to.
Oh, there it is.
But he's a cool guy. He's a good actor too. I like him. Lives in Tennessee, not too far away from us. But I guess going through the cast. I've got the cast. Let's see if I can find Antonio
Yeah, that was him.
Banderas' name. Because Alejandro.
Oh, the
Muriel.
bad guy?
No, that's Antonio Banderas' character.
Oh.
Was Alejandro. He only got paid $5 million for this role.
$5 million in 1998. That's not bad, though.
$5 million ain't bad to me at all.
Me neither. $5 million 10 years from now is not bad for me.
Well, it depends on how much $5 million he gets you, I guess.
I don't care. It's not bad for me.
But Antonio Banderas has always been one of my favorite actors.
He's great. And you know what I love him in?
What?
Shrek.
I
love
was about to bring this up.
Guy.
The Puss in Boots. I think it's probably where I was first introduced to him.
Yeah, probably.
Because then I seen Spy Kids, and then from there it just kind of grew. But the Z is not shown all but once, I believe. It's shown twice.
Yeah, he does it in the three times.
In the neck.
In the neck.
Does it in the neck, and then he does it at the end on his cheek, right?
Oh, you mean watching him do it? Because he does it on a piece of wood. Anthony Hopkins does it. Then there's a coffin with a Z on it for Zorro because somebody thinks the bad guy thinks he's going to kill Zorro that day.
Uh-huh.
And then at the end. But yeah, the one on the neck, he does one at the beginning before he rides off into the sunset to stately Zorro Manor. And then the coffin has one. I just count the coffin too.
But that with the sword and how they do it in Shrek is perfect.
But he's so great as a kiss ass in Shrek. I love it.
I love how he's initially like this badass bounty hunter.
Yeah.
And he's going to make him pay and all this stuff. And he's fighting him, but the second Shrek gets a hold of him, he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this a king hired me?
He does some kind of badass thing, too, and then starts, like, coughing up a fur ball or something.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And just, he's great. He does a good job. He's great
in everything he's in.
Yeah.
I really like him in Spy Kids. I think it's a great place for him. Have you seen the Puss in Boots Last Wish?
No, but I might. Maybe it was you who said it was really good.
It's really good. He's also, I don't remember what director this was. I think it's a French guy, but he's in a lot of his movies. And one of the movies I've recently got, and I'm really excited to see because it looks dark and twisted as all get out.
Is it new?
I don't think so. It's called The Skin I Walk In or something like that. He plays a surgeon, and this guy essays his daughter. So he kidnaps him and, like, performs a sex change on him against his will and stuff like that.
Wow.
I want it because, like, Tusk.
Yeah.
I really like, because it makes you sick kind of to watch that human being just stripped of who they are. It's, ugh. And he's in that, and he plays a surgeon, and he takes his vengeance out on this guy. And he does other movies that director makes specifically. And I cannot remember.
Oh, the French guy, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his name was Pepe Le Pew. But Antonio Banderas is in something new, and I saw a trailer for it. I was like, wow, that might be pretty cool. And I just hadn't seen him in so long. You know what I mean? So he looks older and stuff, but...
he's a good-looking guy.
He is a good-looking guy.
He is somebody I would really like to meet one day. But Zorro, the Mask of Zorro.
Mask of Zorro, right.
Still remains relevant, I think, in the modern day.
I think so, too. It's that modern storytelling, or modern movies. Even though it's quite a ways away. 98 is a long time ago.
Well, let's not get too rash.
And they still kind of do. It's not like watching a 70s movie now.
Well,
and it doesn't have a lot of 90s-ness to it either.
No.
It's just real straightforward.
And it isn't filmed like a movie made in the 90s either, which really helps it out. But I just recently got done watching The Adventures of Robin Hood from 1938.
The Errol Flynn one.
Yes. And it kind of goes with this. Like that movie, too. Like it's... like you can tell that one's more dated just because of the picture and sound quality.
Right.
But like it still feels... like this does. It still feels like The Princess Bride does, or that Pirates does. Or I don't even know if we have anything comparable to that now.
I don't think so.
You know, like just a fun adventure series kind of thing. Where you've taken somebody in the public domain or just a concept of something and made it into an irresistible IP.
Yeah.
I don't think we have. But I don't know if this will ever come back. I don't know if anybody would want to.
Like, what was this called? Hi-Ho Silver. The Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
They were. I think it was because of this movie they started making, like that one came out. And it was just too much, man. And it was not like this. It didn't have the same charm by any stretch of the imagination. And like Tonto was a weirdo, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work.
They also, like the Three Musketeers, they've recently done something like that with the BBC. Peter Capaldi was on that. And that was pretty good.
All right, there's a Three Musketeers. I just saw it was on Hulu. There's
It's a TV
two of
show.
them. And is it a TV? It was in French.
The one I'm talking about is a TV show. And no, it's not.
It was okay. It was an hour and a half long. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in French too. And I was going to check that out because the Three Musketeers are pretty cool, and they made a couple of movies with them in them that like they were pretty like there was a Three Musketeers movie.
Uh-huh.
Another Three Musketeers movie, and then The Man in the Iron Mask has the Three Musketeers in it, which there's four of them. And
D'Artagnan.
then I don't know what happened after that.
I don't know. Have you seen the BBC's Three
No.
Musketeers show?
No.
So it has the coolest Three Musketeers you can have, and then the D'Artagnan fourth character there is really awesome too. But Peter Capaldi plays the Cardinal.
Okay.
And he's a massive enhancement in that show. Like he stopped doing it to go do Doctor Who,
Right.
but he's a awesome villain or an antagonist.
Right.
And a while back there was a fan cast for the Disney live action Hunchback, and they had Peter Capaldi playing Frollo.
Right.
And watching him play the Cardinal in this, I was like, that is the best casting. It is perfect. Because, like, they're both like, I serve God and
Right.
myself.
Right.
It's basically the same thing. And, like, dude, it is beautifully done. I don't really have much more to say about Zorro.
I like Zorro. I recommend it, especially for kids.
Oh, perfect movie for
Yeah,
kids.
very good adventure movie for kids.
Yes. I think, honestly, it might be your kid's favorite movie if you show it to them.
Yeah, it could be for a while. Yeah.
I think it's pretty safe for them too. Like,
Oh,
there's
definitely. There's no blood. I don't remember seeing any blood. Maybe a little cuts or something, but the fight sequences and stuff are just they're cartoony and fun, and you know what I mean. Any kid that's gonna play with a sword is gonna do this kind of stuff, and you know it's there's nothing objectionable. I don't think there's anything objectionable in it.
I don't think so either. I think it's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Even because like you showed the decapitated head,
Oh yeah.
and it's part of that. But like, it's gruesome in a way, but it's gruesome that's like it would get anybody like we got to get this guy kind of feeling.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Like it's not
exactly.
a sympathetic hero who does it or anything like. He's a jerk. He's a bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
and he's showing off,
Yeah.
and it's scary. It's a good scary for a kid too.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, 10 out of 10 movie for me. I think this movie holds up really well.
Yeah.
Perfect,
It does.
perfect movie. Perfect Friday night kind of throwing it on with your buddies kind of film. I watched it with Courtney. We both loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think Randy should give it a chance.
He should.
Randy's
You should
really
give it a
bad
chance. It's
at
pretty
giving
good.
movies
I
chances.
think you'd like it.
Wee boo boo boo.
What?
What do you say? Wee boop, wee boop?
But anyway, welcome to our 6th season of the podcast. We'll be doing a lot of fun movies. Check us out on YouTube,
When?
Spotify, and Instagram. What?
All right, the next movie we're doing is fun. Then we were just talking about 2 movies. One of them is not fun. It's a good movie, but it's not fun. And what's the other one? They're serious movies. They're
Yeah,
not
but
fun.
they're still like exciting and
They are exciting. I don't know. This is a fun movie. I just wouldn't say Escape from Alcatraz is a fun movie. And I love that. I'm just saying that, but fun. Woo!
well, so we'll give you a heads up into what's on the horizon. Check out the movie Zorro and tell us
Yes.
what you think. But also pre-watch the movie Desperado, a film that came out in 1995 by the legendary Robert Rodriguez.
Yes.
Starring Antonio Banderas.
And his breakout American role.
Yes. Well, a lot of people's breakout American roles.
Yeah, because what's her name, too?
And what's his name?
Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of...
what the hell is her name?
So, why'd you say that?
It's not Catherine Zeta-Jones.
No, it's
Hayek.
Salma Hayek. But fantastic film. Cannot wait to talk about it. Because I've got a lot of personal connection to it. So check out Desperado. Tune in next week for that, and then following weeks to come is we're doing kind of a block party or a power hour, how they used to say on the radio. After Desperado are The Man with No Names, greatest movie he ever made before the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, would be A Fistful of Dollars.
I think A Fistful of Dollars is my favorite, then Good, Bad, and the Ugly, then A Few Dollars More.
I think I like A Few Dollars More better than I like The Good, the Bad,
can't
the
handle
Ugly.
that. It's too
But
much.
I like Lee Van Cleef a lot.
Lee Van Cleef's great.
He is. But it's the first one of the trilogy, but there's a fourth one.
What's the fourth one?
A Fistful of Dynamite.
Don't know
Duck,
that.
you sucker. But I've never even seen that one.
I've never
I
heard
don't
of
even
it.
know if any of these people come
Is
back
Daffy
for it.
Duck in it?
And then rounding that out with Escape from Alcatraz, another Clint Eastwood movie about a man breaking out of his prison.
The reason they closed down.
So, check them out. We're here on the Grindhouse Podcast. Live a week behind is us coming to you. Like the video, smash that subscribe button, ring that bell. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think about Zorro or any of your other fabled folk heroes. Let us know what you think we should do. Always, we take recommendations.
Definitely. Like we just did a recommendation, and I thought I was going to hate it, and ended up loving it.
Yeah, exactly. We love watching movies. We love watching movies we haven't seen and haven't seen in a long time and have seen.
Yes. And saw yesterday.
So check us out. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on TikTok. Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio. We're everywhere. If you listen to a podcast, you can find us there. We also have a Patreon that you should subscribe to because very, very soon comes the Stranger Things series that we'll be covering. Stranger Things. In the perfect time, right before season 5 comes out. We'll be talking about the first season and where it all began.
And it's winding up to Halloween season, too.
It is.
Yeah, it's August right now. And
it's August for us.
Right now, right, for us. And there's freaking Halloween candy and Halloween stuff in the supermarket.
Well, because it's Halloween in summer. That's a thing.
In August?
Yeah, you carve your pumpkin, you carve your watermelons, you have Halloween parties. Well, it's like Christmas in July or whatever.
I'm too old for that crap.
I think the Gravity Falls series is where I heard about that first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is a great show if you haven't watched it.
That was pretty cool. I like the animation in it, too.
So, check us out. We'll be going to Hawkins, Indiana soon. Where things will get a little weird.
And like upside down.
Well, a little bit. I don't know why they call it the upside down. Everything's right side up. Or is it? Anyway, I have been Cheese Film.
And Hecubus.
The Randy official.
And this has been the one and only Grindhouse Podcast. Cheese Film. Out.